Hey everyone, CypherZent here. It's been a while since I made a video on KIGAEA Tactics. We got hit by Hurricane Maria pretty hard down here in Puerto Rico, and even though I was working on pen and paper, it's just not the same. So finally I've been able to make some arrangements and get some stable working conditions, and well, here's the next video. In this video I'd like to cover the intent phase of combat for KIGAEA Tactics. Now before I get into it, I'd like to explain just over the top that KIGAEA Tactics has a unique combat engine. Um, in most tactics games, you wait and then it's your turn, and then you move your unit and you smash the other guy, and he's there waiting as he gets hit, and it never really made much sense to me. So in my aim to make something a bit more realistic, I have divided the combat phase into a few sections, and the first section is the intent phase, and that is what I'll be displaying in this video. A lot has been done since my last video. A lot of the art is already in. I can walk around the town as the official classes now, at least the starter classes. And I've got a small setup here right at the entrance because it's easy to test. And this guy over here is he's a combat NPC. So when I engage him, we're going to enter the intent phase of combat. Now, in the intent phase of combat, you basically pick. Well, let me show it to you better. This is unit placement. Yeah. Now see, currently the combat is seamless. I just have a transition there, so it's a little easier on the eyes, but there's no loading screen here. You could be walking around town and suddenly just NPC will walk up to you and boom, you're in a battle. You have to place your units. I might also create this concept I have in mind called formations, where your units just come automatically into battle, so there is no unit placement phase, and you'll have like a preset or a number of presets. So let me get right into it. In KIGAEA Tactics, it's actually important the exact path that you choose to your destination. See, so if you click the destination multiple times, you'll see that you have different options. Now what this means is, for example, this unit has a move range. If you highlight the unit and click, you'll be able to see the enemy's move range as well as his stats. Now the enemy can move over here. So if I were to move to this tile using this route, it is actually possible that my unit will interact with the enemy unit and enter a melee engagement. So if I wanted to avoid that, I could do this, or perhaps this. For now, just for purposes of this video, I'm going to move this unit here. Now as the enemy takes his turn, as you can see, this tile is not available for this unit. And the reason is because this unit is going to move there. However, this tile is available. The tile where the unit is moving from. Now this is all team coordination. She already knows that she's going to move over here. So she is not going to be able to occupy this space. However, she could go around. Here's the thing. If she chooses this path, then Jen is going to have a conflict with her chosen path. Therefore, when the turn begins, the unit with the highest agility, which is Jen, will take precedence, and Jane will have to wait. For this reason, it is important in KIGAEA Tactics that each unit have a very specific path to the destination. In order to avoid this conflict, I'm going to move Jane the other way, over here. Now it's Jim's turn, and as you can see, he does not have this tile available because that's where Jane's going. But he does have the tile where Jane is currently standing. Since Jane's path is going straight, he could take this route with no conflict. Now what I'm aiming for here is my adventurer to stand in front of my spellcasters. And intent phase is basically movement because there are no spells yet. There will be soon. That comes in the action phase. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Up here is the turn order, I forgot to mention, but if you've been watching, I'm sure you saw it. If you love KIGAEA Tactics, if you love what I'm working on, then give it a subscribe, check out the description below, and you'll find much more information on the development. Thanks for watching.